Welcome back to the Wizard Shop. We've got a whole lot of small things happening in the shop today, so we're going to do a shop update, let you guys kind of get an idea of what's going on. Let's get started. This is the 1979 Nova that... Wait a minute, Mrs. Wizard, you got me behind the lift here. That doesn't do you guys any good.
Sorry, dear.
So yes, this is the Nova that's been in the background for a while. The interior has arrived. We're finished bolting it back in. It looks really nice. We have some tidying up on the engine to finish up on that, and we're getting very close to be able to get this car out of here. We're very excited about that. I'll let you guys take a quick peek at the interior. It was very expensive to get this done. So as we can see, nice fresh fabric and vinyl. The customer on this car wanted identical fabric to what it was back in the 70s, and Low & Upholstery knocked it out of the park. They were able to locate it and found a supplier, but the supplier said, I have it, but you are going to pay very dearly for it. This is a very expensive endeavor. It's going to be in the thousands, but it got done. It looks brand new. It looks original. So let's move to the 308. Tyler's car is done. It's going to be something you'll have to watch on his video. But the 308 is definitely something happening here. Let's go move to the 308. This is the 1982... Mrs. Wizard, you got me in the wrong place again.
So sorry again, dear. Sorry.
As if we haven't made almost 500 videos.
Over 500, dear.
Yes. This is the 82 Ferrari 308 GTSi that we have got the down payment on it, and work has begun. We've got the timing belts done, and Danielson is actually starting in on the conversion of the ignition system using electromotive, kind of like an XDI unit. I think that's what it is, but it's going to have no more distributors. Those are going to be removed and blocked off, and it'll be very similar to what I have going on to 308 as far as having some ignition coils and things of that nature. But work has started on it, and we're making good progress. It's going very well. Everything's going as planned. I'm very pleased with what's going on here. So we're at one Ferrari. Let's go to another one. This is a 99 Ferrari 360 Modena, and it is in very good shape. It's actually been in the shop a few times before. The customer will usually show up with a list of about 5 or 6 items, sometimes as much as 10 items. He'll say, I want those items done, and stop. Don't do any more. Because I'll bring it back at a later date for the other items, but just do the 10. Then I want to enjoy the car, drive it, and have fun with it, and I'll bring it back. Well, that's what he's done now. He's brought it back for the next set of things he'd like to have done. And we'll definitely do a video on that. This list this time around is pretty large. But it's not major, huge items. It's just a bunch of small things he'd like to have addressed and keep it in very good shape. Let's move over to the Range Rover. So all the parts have arrived for the 2014 Range Rover Sport Supercharged, and Richard Simmons is over here installing the parts for us. Well, sorry, no, it's Magic Mike. It's not Richard Simmons.
Just trying to keep the sweat out of my eyes today, Wizard. It's a hot one.
Oh yeah, looking pretty patriotic as well.
Oh, is it not still the 4th?
It kind of is. I guess it's as long as you want it to be.
Close enough.
But we got some serpentine belts, supercharger belt, and things that are going on. The rest of the work is pretty much completed. We're just finishing up with this, and the Range Rover will be going away. I'll let you sweat to the oldies over here, Richard.
Sounds good. I'll get to it.
All right. So here we are at the Isuzu Trooper. We're actually finishing up on this. Sorry about the sound. There's another equipment dealer across the way that's doing some work, but we're actually, like I said, we're finishing up. There were some issues we came across. We contacted the customer. It's with the speedometer gear that actually goes into the transmission. I called a dealership. I called IsuzuParts.com. I called several different people, even tried overseas. Nobody has them. So the customer tried himself. He says, hey, I've got some connections. I'll give it a shot. And about a week went by, and he called and said, there are none, bro. He said, just button it up. I'll deal with it. I'll see if I can find one. He's going to do the search and see if he can find one. And once he does, then we'll bring it back or get that taken care of. But he says he understands that there's nothing we can do. So we're finishing up some wiring in the dash, and then we're going to get this thing finished up, and it's going to be out of here as well. Another one came in, guys. This is not the Cobra Super Performance. This is a different brand, different company. We're definitely going to do a video on this one. It is really, really sweet. But on to the next. So this is the 61. What are you looking at?
I'm sorry. It's really hot in here. I thought I passed out.
We're not filming the ground. You're going to see the earth move. We'll be here for a while.
Hey, it's Kansas. We have earthquakes now.
One thing that we've learned on this 1961 Lincoln Continental is that the brake system is not stock in any capacity. It has a dual circuit master cylinder that's from like a 72 or a 74 Lincoln. It's got rotors up front that are aftermarket. It's got something different. It does have the drums in the back, I think. And someone has tried to be in here and try to make it all work, and they didn't do such a hot job. We are going to fix it correctly and make it right, but there is quite a list of things to do on this car. Right now we're getting things apart because you can get an estimate together and an idea of what parts you're going to need, but you never know exactly what you're going to need until you start taking stuff apart. The customer's made his down payment on this. Now we're starting to pull stuff apart and getting a parts list together so we can ship that off and get those parts coming so we can make progress on this. The 67 Lincoln over there, the light blue one, is almost done. We're waiting on the front main seal, which is actually part of the power steering pump. It's very strange. The power steering pump mounts right at the harmonic balancer. It's really, really strange. It started leaking. We had everything buttoned up. Everything was good. It wasn't leaking before. We did a few test drives. It wasn't leaking, and all of a sudden it started leaking. There was a seal inside that's gone bad. So this seems to be a common theme anymore with the older cars, especially. They have 4 or 5 items they want fixed. You fix those items and something completely unrelated fails because it's old. It just happens, just the way it is with the older cars. I have tried to order the seal for that 3 times from 3 different vendors, and they all arrived wrong. So finally, I gave Junior Man, actually right now, he's in Wichita with the original seal. He's going to some parts houses that deal specifically in hydraulic seals and also in seals in general. That's all they do. And he's down there with the seal. I want one of these. So hopefully we can get one today, get it on, and we can get that car out of here. Here we have the Nissan Croak. What is it, Mrs. Wizard?
Joe.
A junk. I actually have all the bearings to go back together on this thing. I just haven't had time. For every time I get 2 or 3 cars done, 5 more show up. It is very, very busy. Actually, in the office, we have stopped taking appointments until September arrives because we are booked all the way till September. When you start booking way into the future, what you find is people just don't show up because it's so far in advance. They forget about it or they find somebody else to work on it. So if you call the office looking for an appointment, you might want to wait a month or so and give Crazy D another call. We are swamped with work. The Jeep, the engine builder is about 90% or so done with the engine. He's waiting on some small parts, which I understand with this current situation we're in with parts availability, shipping delays, all the craziness. It's taking longer than expected. The wiring harness has been all taken care of. It's ready to go back together. We're just waiting on the engine. The Merkur is almost done.
Wait. Don't you skip over my car back there.
This is mine.
So you think.
Actually, it's had some progress, some wiring progress on it, but Danielson has been on the other 308 full-time working on that, so this one will be on the back burner, which is fine because the customer paid for the time in the shop, and like I've mentioned, I would rather be paid than to have to keep shelling out money. I'm getting money on that one, so that's definitely the priority right now. The Merkur is waiting on an EGR valve. The customer actually located one and is shipping it here. As soon as it arrives, we are very close to being done with that one. The Jag-L, whatever you guys call that thing, nothing has changed. Just like I mentioned, I'm waiting on this to get done. When it's out of the shop, then we'll pull that one down and we'll start back on to that one. On to the next. You guys have seen this one in videos before. This is an 82 Crossfire Corvette, a C3. It's Leo's. He's the one that has a Prelude you guys have seen, a silver Murcielago that you guys have seen.
You got your QB?
He bought QB. He calls it Cubics. And it is currently in Memphis because that's his airport car since he's a pilot. He brought in a list of things, lots of little things to get fixed on this. Time is of no concern. He really doesn't care if it takes a month or a year. He doesn't care. So when we run out of stuff, if the mechanics are twiddling their thumbs, waiting on parts, they can jump over and make some progress on this one. This one we're finishing up. It is done. I've got the ticket written on it. It is about to leave. I think next week it'll probably be leaving. So you just saw the light blue one. That'll be another video. This one will be leaving. So it is very hot, and definitely this weekend we are headed to the lake. We will be yachting, and you guys will be seeing a really sweet video out of that. But that's where we're at with a lot of these cars in the shop. There are more, like I said, on the schedule. As soon as we can get some of these out of here, which I mentioned some will be leaving soon, there will be more to take their place. It's just that fast, which is good because it costs a lot to run a shop, and I need money coming in. So if you're curious what kind of tools we use to work on all these cars I just showed you, check my Amazon affiliates link in the description below. We get a small cut and we really appreciate it. And make sure to hit this. I need a drink. Make sure to hit the subscribe button because, what? No, you're not putting that in there.
Of course I am.
Make sure to hit the that button that you can subscribe. There we go, the subscribe button. It's hot, guys. It's hot in Kansas. 110 index today. And that way you can see more videos because there's definitely more to come. Hopefully 500 more. Thanks for watching.